Pass to Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Not a lot of guys with the size that Randall has can run the pick and roll. It's impressive how you can put him on either side of it.
Now here's Reeves. Coming off 41 points last game out. They set the screen. Smart for three. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Edwards, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Randall on the screen. Down low. And it's Randall with the jam.
Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randall.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Vincent outside. To the middle. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Pass to DiVincenzo. McDaniels a screen. DiVincenzo can't hit. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
And it seemed that not a lot went right for them. Plenty of standing around on the offensive end, and their D couldn't make up for it.
Yeah, they just looked totally lost in that game. On both ends of the floor, the coach is going to have some choice words for him after that one.
Drops in the three.
Well, look, you have to stay connected to DiVincenzo. He will bury you from out there.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Still a boss man. Thanks for following.
Let's see how last year's top scorers stack up on the 2K leaderboard. The fourth spot held by Anthony Edwards.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers, and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Lakers trail by 4. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center, and in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in L.A., I'm told, but this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Now here's McDaniels. He's coming off a 25-point game against Denver.
And let's not ignore his impact at the other end. 4 blocks on the night. That's what you call sending a message defensively.
Reeves with the ball. Guarded by Edwards. Smart for 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside Edwards. Out to DiVincenzo. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. DiVincenzo's got 6.
I just love the ball movement.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Thanks for sharing the live, Thomas.
So it's Los Angeles now. They trail by 7. Smart against Edwards. Outside Reeves. 4 on the clock. Over McDaniels. The Lakers with another miss.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Pass to Randall. Jacks up a 3. And Reeves pulls it down.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And here's Smart, guarded by Edwards. To halt the run. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, he's really off. He needs to stop forcing things and move that ball.
Back to Edwards. To the paint. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
Here's Reeves. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
And that one falls for Reeves. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need, as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Edwards. Money from 17 feet out.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
Smart for 3. And the foul on Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul of the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-5 run. Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. Smart against Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Kept alive. Gobert. The layup off target.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Inside. Ayton. No good. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Conley looking for an opening. There's the drive. Randall's got room. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Randall's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, you could tell that Randall was looking for his shot there. Got the ball and wasted no time putting up the jab.
Evelyn.
Pass to Smart. Now Vincent. Three-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Randall can't hit.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
On the wing, Reeves. Vincent outside. Up and over Conley. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Minnesota leading by 8. Edwards finds Conley. Now here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randall. Beyond the arc. Randall with another miss. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Pushing it up now. And it's Randall that time. On the assist by McDaniels. Randall's got 6. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Guys, back to you.
A rare opportunity. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Gobert. 8 points for him. 5 to shoot. McDaniels drained it for 2 points. And it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Reeves. He's got 5. Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. And stolen by Gobert. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And it's going to be a 3-second call. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. 5th, the Timberwolves.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
And Minnesota with some changes. Naz Reid's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Shannon comes in for Anthony Edwards. Lakers trail by 12. Pass to connect. Back to Smith. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Vanderbilt, a screen on Conley to snap the cold streak.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Minnesota leading by 10. Randall outside. And he drains it. That basket makes him 4 for 9.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Smith with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. A nice shot by Smith. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Randall against Vanderbilt. Randall inside. Outside Conley. From behind the arc. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, James is out there with Connect. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Jake Laravia. And it's Hayes in at the 5. Now, here is James. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Well, he isn't the longest guy out there, but Bronny does have some great strength.
Pass to Reed. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Randall outside. Rebound by the Lakers. To the inside. Here's Laravia. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Connect is used to just finishing plays, so seeing him share the wealth is encouraging.
Conley passes to Clark. Here's Shannon. He's covered by Connect. Back to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Now, here is James. That one goes. Count it. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul. Some changes now for the Lakers. Austin Reeves is checked in for Larabia. Vincent comes in for Connect. And Smart subbed in for James. Now here's Randall. Give him 8 points now. The three. Not going to go that time. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Vincent. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Stan, you look at Naz Reid, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reid is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed, and it's Anthony Edwards in for Clark. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Pass to Smart. Conley comes with a double team. Now Reeves. The three is up. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside for Randall. From the arc. On target from range. And now a 9-point Minnesota lead.
When you have Randall on your team, he'll space out that floor.
Here's Reeves. The rebound by Shannon.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Smart against Conley. Outside Edwards. Pass to Shannon. The three ball. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Reeves. Fires from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Conley. Left side Edwards. Off with the layup. Lakers trail by 9. Vincent passes to Smart, and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, pay the price.
And Minnesota with some changes. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon, and Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Edwards. He has 6. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Randall. Over Vanderbilt. And it's Randall that time. On the assist from Dillingham. Randall's got 15.
Well, in addition to his low post scoring, Randall is also dangerous from the mid-range. Nice looking Jay there.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
To the wing, right side. Pass to Reeves. Over McDaniels. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
And Gobert with the stuff.
Yeah, Gobert making good on the threat of his height and length. Just hammering it down.
To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Putting that size to great use. All Ayton has to do is pop up to catch the lob.
Pass to Randall. Here's Gobert. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Naz Reid's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Dillingham.
One shot.
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. Over to the wing. Reed passes to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Takes a lot of control to hit that mid-ranger, and McDaniels has it.
McDaniels against Reeves. Pass to Ayton. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's McDaniels. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. And now a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, defensively, all eyes are on Edwards, and that creates opportunities for others.
Ayton passes to Reeves. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. Hachimura outside. Here's Vincent. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. DiVincenzo can't hit. Lakers trail by 10. Hachimura with a screen on McDaniels. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Yeah, there was some nice rhythm to that play, and Reeves with a perfect pass.
DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. McDaniels with it, picked up by Reeves. McDaniels a screen. Edwards for 3. Down it goes. Edwards for 3.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. DiVincenzo, pass to Gobert. Here's Reed. No good off the glass. Lakers trail by 9. Down low. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Reed passes to DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. The Lakers with the ball, following the score by Minnesota. Smart outside. Here's Vincent. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Now here's DiVincenzo. 6 points for him.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Hayden finds Reeves. Three-pointer. That one is off. And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We'll be right back.
Drama challenge here.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You look at the Timberwolves, they've had some
thanks for
hiccups
the
early
road.
on. But I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
Moving on
Oh, I'm
now
sorry.
to the first
Before
half of play.
Rosie.
And
Thank
how
you.
about Julius Randle's contribution?
Thanks again, Randy.
Randall's
Thank you for
rise
your
has
time.
been impressive, from role player to budding star. And tonight he's putting on this entire arsenal that he's displayed is impressive.
Yeah, he stepped it up, that's for sure. Love seeing his hard work pay off.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And the Lakers with possession here. 9-point game. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randle at the 4. And it's Gobert in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. He drops it from range.
And when you watch Reeves, he believes every shot is going in. I mean, he plays with major confidence.
Randle outside. McDaniels from long range. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. Randle's got 3 assists tonight.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And a shot by Reeves, no good. And so Randle will bring it up for the T-Wolves. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Stan, Rudy Gobert, he can be a double-double machine, but his real importance is on the defensive end.
Yeah, he's been named Defensive Player of the Year 4 times, which is tied for the most in NBA history, B.A., and he's been the anchor of multiple top-ranked defenses throughout his career.
Reeves. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. When it comes to Randle, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randle's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
The free throw drops for Randle. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season. But a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
And Randle drops them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Hachimura with a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Ayton. To end the run. And it's good on the lay-in. Ayton's got 6 points.
Well, there's a reason Ayton has a high field goal percentage every year. He typically takes shots he knows he can make.
Lakers trail by 12. Inside. Back to Reeves. It's Smart on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. To the inside. And there's Ayton on the assist from Smart. Smart's got 5 assists in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 9. Gobert with a screen on Smart. Edwards for 3. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. In the third spot, Rudy Gobert.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Thank you again, Randy, for sending 3 roses. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Lakers trail by 13. Pass to Vincent. Here's Ayton. Now here's Reeves. Shot clock at 5. Vincent can't hit. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Vincent outside. Ayton, a screen on DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded now by Smart. Outside, DiVincenzo. Gobert inside. He's covered by Vincent. Offensive rebound. The contact not enough to bother Gobert at the rim.
Well, that's what Gobert is out there to do. Using his size to win second chances at the hoop.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Now here's Edwards. 17 points in the game. It's intercepted. Reeves against McDaniel. Reeves, the pass to Smart. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota leading by 13. And here's Edwards. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. DiVincenzo against Hachimura. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Here's Randall. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside, DiVincenzo connects from downtown. DiVincenzo's got 12 points in the game.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Pass to Reeves. Five on the clock. McDaniels with some nice D. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Randall, perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Randall's gotten 4 this quarter.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Reeves pulls it down.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Ayton in the high post. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Dan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
The first free throw is good.
Well, look, he's a double-double machine. DeAndre Ayton gives this team something every team needs: size.
Conley's checked in for DiVincenzo. And the Lakers also making a switch. Laravia's checked in for Reeves. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And after that surprising Karl-Anthony Towns trade, it took time for Minnesota to gel.
Yeah, last season some inconsistency, but they seem to find a groove down the stretch, capping it off with a deep run.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Ayton. Now Hachimura. Checked by Randall. Back to Ayton. On the wing, Vincent. Ayton with a screen. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And he makes it. Ayton's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, Gobert with the 7'9" wingspan, making it look simple.
Vincent outside. Back to Smart. Pass to Ayton. Smart, a screen on Gobert to the paint. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Outside Edwards. And here's Randall. Gobert with a screen on Hachimura. Down low. Deflects the pass. Gobert with a screen on Ayton. Pass to Smart. Back to Ayton. Ayton gets a double team. Hachimura up top. Now here's Laravia. Vincent outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Showing why he was selected first overall in the 2018 draft. Ayton looking absolutely dominant right now.
Now here's Randall. He's got 19. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Hachimura in the post. Randall's there. Ayton passes to Laravia. Vincent outside. Hachimura sets a screen. Gets the 3 to fall. Vincent's got 10 points in the game.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. Shannon comes in for Edwards. Outside Conley. Pass to Shannon. Reed, good. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Hachimura sets a screen. To the inside. Outside Vanderbilt. 5 to shoot. Arabia passes to Vanderbilt. Shot from the wing. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They led by as many as 18. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Out to the wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. There's a minute 40 left in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on court.
On the wing, Reeves. Oh, sweet move. Inside, Reed. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Hayes. Outside Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Just 5 on the clock. Arabia passes to Reeves. Clark in the post. He's covered by Laravia. Here's Shannon, and there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal, then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Now here's Reeves. Give him 8. Spins. Stop the drought. And it's Laravia missing. Here's Shannon. He's covered by Connect. And yep, it's good. Shannon's got 4 points this quarter. 9 seconds left in the third quarter here. from deep three-point land. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Lakers, we've got Jared Vanderbilt, Austin Reeves out there with Dalton Connect. Then there's Hayes, and it's LaRavia in at the 3 spot. Now here's Reeves. Pass to Connect. Back to Reeves. Launches a 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Conley finds Clark. Here's Conley. Pass to Shannon. Launches it. It's Hayes with the rebound. Lakers trail by 16. Now Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Conley. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
And he sinks the second. Minnesota leading by 15. Clark outside. Pass to Shannon. And it's Connect with a rebound.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Randall. Chalk up 2 there. Randall's got 21.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Connect. There's the 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. They led by as many as 18.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Conley passes to Clark. Misses the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Reeves. And he jams it home with authority.
And that's what Reeves does. So much of his offense is predicated on his skill handling the rock.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Edwards, he's checked in for Clark. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for the Lakers. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Randall against Vanderbilt. Edwards a screen on Vanderbilt. Outside Edwards. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got his 4th assist in this one.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Clock at 6. Stolen by Reed. Here we go, one-on-one. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Clearly, Randall is locked in. Every trip down, he's attacking the defense and finding ways to beat them.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And Reeves has got the ball here for the Lakers. They trail by 18, and Ayton gets it to go.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
And it's Connect with a rebound.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Pass to Reeves. No good on the 3. The Timberwolves lead by 16. Now here's Randall. Guarded by Vanderbilt.
Good effort by Randall to get up the floor and make himself available.
Ayton, a screen on Edwards. Here's Connect. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. LaRavia outside. From outside the arc. Another shot. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Shannon. And Dillingham subbed in for Conley. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. Smart comes in for Connect. And Vincent is subbed in for LaRavia. And that one misses.
An efficient, skilled big man. Ayton understands his role on this team and plays it very well.
McDaniels from long range. Vincent grabs a miss.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Smart outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Dillingham. Clock at 4 to the paint. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff. That gives him a double-double.
Yeah, nice timing in the pick and roll. Gobert finishing the job.
Pass to Ayton. It's tipped. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Now McDaniels. Here's Dillingham. He's covered by Vincent. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Friday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat.
And that game against the Trailblazers is the second game of a back-to-back. So you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Now here's Vincent. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, tonight you're seeing why Ayton went #1 overall in the 2018 draft. He can absolutely dominate you with his scoring ability.
Smart outside. Now Ayton. Ayton gets a double team. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. For 3, Randall, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. McDaniels against Reeves. Right wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And it's Hachimura missing. Minnesota leading by 14. And here's Edwards outside. Here's McDaniels. They get the rebound. Randall, good.
And he is so tough to move inside. Randall going to work on the offensive glass and gets the score as a reward.
Now here's Reeves. Pass to Smart. And Smart nails the triple.
Well, that's his first three here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Randall deciding where to go with it. And he gets the bucket. Randall's got 29 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Takes a step back. Outside Reeves. Shoots. The bank shot, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Randall, a screen on Hachimura. Pass to Gobert. And here's Randall. He's covered by Vincent. Here's Dillingham. Fires the three. Outside McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. From deep. Cash from downtown.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
Reeves against McDaniels. Ayton, a screen on McDaniels. Now Hachimura. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. One of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Julius Randle.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, but just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
I'll tell you, this team depends on him to lead them. And he did just that tonight. He doesn't take this responsibility lightly. You could tell it was important for him to grab a win here. Here's Gobert. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that dunk.
Reeves with a screen on DiVincenzo. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Outside Edwards. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter here. Yes, sir! From 13 feet.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Reeves. Jacks up a three. Gobert pulls it down.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. Look, He's got to find something easy.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Julius Randle.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back, because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Julius Randle.